Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to our niche occupation session tonight. And we're going to be talking about something that I am doing, kind of in concert with the Google My Business promotion. And so, as you know, I have been talking about the fact that what I'm doing with that PLR is that I'm going to be converting that into number one. And this is what I promised you, is that I was going to convert that into a pre-sale training. And then I was thinking today that instead of using that pre-sale training in order to make an offer for the guy, I don't really feel comfortable with that. Um, I would rather turn that guide into a session, a workshop. And so that is what I am doing. And so if you're watching or listening to this and you're listening to this beforehand, I'm pretty sure you're probably not going to be in the audience of people that would hear this. So I'm going to just tell you where the URL is of my just some changes that I made to the PLR sales page. You can see that at gainmindshare.com/GMB. Say girl Michael Bob. So gainmindshare.com/GMB. And you'll see some changes that I made to the sales page there. And what I've done is I'm telling people when they come to that page that they're going to be getting a live workshop, and so I'm going to sell that workshop. I think if people attend live, if they buy it, from the session. And again, I have not really done a great job of promoting the workshop, but I'm going to be using that to promote inside of the meetup and also on my timeline and in all my social media. I think I have some local connections. I'm really hoping to get some people there, as well as if I can find the time to do the podcast, that I have been off and on even still in doing every day. And so the idea is to get those people to the workshop and then to train them and to train them to take me up on the offer to do a training. Now, obviously, I'm going to be recording that training and it's going to become its own product that I can sell here in my local area. Now, for those of you who are watching in the PLR show, that's not going to be of interest to you because you should be doing the same thing that I'm going to be doing. But what I am going to do is, I think I said what I'm going to do as for my bonus for people who get Google My Business through our link, is that the I'm going to give you the pre-sale. I've already promised you that. That's given. In fact, I've already written that, and I would show you that presentation. Except, most of this is going to be audio, so I don't want to do that. But the presentation's done. I just need to give it. And I was going to do that tonight, but I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell a live workshop. So I'm going to take the 109 page guide and I'm going to deliver that as a live workshop. And then I'm going to ask Laurel to just make sure that the guide is uh, the typos have been all cleaned up and it really does sound like something that I would say. And so the offer that I'm going to make in that pre-sale workshop, because I wrote an email and someone said they said that they were a little confused about the way that I said it, in terms of the bonus that I'm giving. Um, I'm going to do a pre-sale workshop uh, to my meetup, to anybody else who wants to come locally, and to the people actually that pick up Google My Business PLR. I'll let you guys come too. And that pre-sale workshop, I'm going to sell a training. I'm going to make an offer of the training. I was going to just make an offer of the guide, but it really seems like a lot of trouble for me to have a product that's not really me. So it's more me if I take that PLR and I make it into a live training and that I sell it. I sell the live training. And even if nobody comes to it, I will have that product and I will be able to sell that as a product once I record it and once I do it as a training. And I know Google My Business, but I'm going to take some time to study the that guide so I can deliver it, in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I have the pre-sale training in front of me, and one of the things I talked about, I'm just going to pull it in front of me here so I can talk to you intelligently about what I put in my pre-sale. And in the pre-sale training, and this is the one that I'm going to be giving as a bonus. One of the things I talked about was that um, some people think that Google My Business is just for search. It's not. For some people, it's a way of being proof, because when you go and you start Googling a name, especially somebody in your local area, one of the things you want to see is that Google My Business profile. Or even if you don't want to see it, it's psychological. And so even if a person doesn't want to try to compete and search, they need to get that profile filled out. And I'm going to talk about that to people in the training, because again, the training I'm doing is really designed to make them want not just the 109-page guide, but it's designed to make them want to come now to what's now going to be a workshop, right? And I think I'm going to sell that workshop recorded for $37 or $47. And obviously I'm testing price points. So you may have a better idea of what a local workshop you would charge in terms of price, or even if you're doing local, maybe you're not doing local, maybe you're just consulting everybody. But I'm going to see what people are going to be willing to pay. I kind of feel like if they come live, 27 is reasonable. If they want the recording, I want to incentivize people to come to the live workshop, or at least to buy the live workshop when I start giving them more. And so that is why I'm going to gap the pricing at 27 for live, 47 if they're going to be recording. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the upsell yet. What I may do with the upsell is I might take the stuff from the upsell and I might put it in, put that stuff on the download page, because the front end comes with a cheat sheet, resources page. I'm going to ask Laurel to clean it up a little bit. And I suggested if you get Google My Business, you're going to want to go through, you're especially going to want to go through the sales page. You probably even see, if you're looking at the sales page I just sent you to, if you go to gainmindshare.com/GMB, what you're going to notice is that that sales page has typos in it already. So I'm going to have to ask Laura to go over that in addition to the guide. Now, when I present that guide live, the the mistakes in that matter less. I mean, a lot of stuff's going to be in the PowerPoint presentation, and they're going to get the guide. And obviously, I don't want to take all the stuff in the Word document and put it in a PowerPoint. That's not the idea. I do want to have it to be summarized, and I do want it to, I want them to feel like I've really trained them, and to have that guide for them to go back and to refer to once I've completed the training of them. So that's what's going on here. And so I'll kind of keep you posted on the numbers as I start to present it. So between now and the live workshop is going to be September 1st. And but I'm going to do the training, and I'm going to start promoting the training on an ongoing basis. So I'm probably going to do that training tomorrow night. So for those of you who get the Google My Business through my link, I'll give you that that training. I don't know, maybe I should wait until it's over, but if you use it, it's going to be cool. Make sure you change it and you brand it a little bit. Don't just take it exactly as is. Do brand it, and add some stuff to it. But I'm going to get out there with it, and let's just see how this works. And I am going to do the same thing with, she doesn't know this. I have no reason to tell her. I have Tiffany Lambert's Online Success, which I told you all about. And one of the reasons I really told you about that, recommended it to you, because I'm going to do the same thing with Tiffany's. I really want to have these sort of two workshops where I'm teaching online marketing, which is the stuff you and I do. I want to teach that to local people. And then I also want to teach, I've always wanted to teach small business. So that's, and especially now, right? And that's almost like, I wouldn't say a charity, but that's almost like a give me, to want to train people in these fundamentals. And so I'm going to be doing that too. And hopefully all this is really designed to make people want to get into my learning center and pay me monthly, right? All of this stuff that I'm doing, right? It's the same thing I'm telling you to do, which is you need to be, doing everything you can to get people to think, okay, I want I just want to get, so it becomes a no-brainer for them to want the Learning Center. That's the idea, and to pay it monthly, right? So, okay, so that's really enough for tonight. So again, I mean, you want to see the sale. It's a work in progress, just so you'll know. So this is a little workshop I'm doing live. If you want to get my bonus, you do want to get it tonight, Thursday, before the launch price goes up, and you can get it at theplrshow.com/the fire. Again, theplrshow.com/the fire, all one word, plrshow.com/the fire, if you're listening to this now. To look at the sales page that of the workshop I'm going to make an offer for, that I'm going to hold on September 1st. If you want to follow that, you can follow it at gainmindshare.com. That's my sort of local brand, /GMB, right? Gary Michael Bob. Okay. gainmindshare.com/GMB. You can follow that. I'm going to be changing that. Hopefully get some, ask Laurel to really make sure it's there's some misspell, there's some definite typos in there. And so I'm going to ask her to look at it. So with that, everybody, thanks. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to pull up the Zoom here.